Hello and welcome to another program with Talking Sports and Fitness with Zeke. I am Zeke, sometimes known as Mike Zielinski. And just a reminder, please like us on Facebook and subscribe to the People Chronicles channel on YouTube. I'm honored today to have as my guest Roy Snyder, who is a legendary, iconic figure, not just in Berks County, longtime Wilson coach, but statewide and beyond. The success of the Wilson swimming program has been astonishing and consistently all these years. So welcome, Roy.
Well, thanks for having me, Mike.
So what is the secret? And you have an excellent team as we tape again this year. What makes Wilson such a signature swimming program for decades?
Oh, probably the team approach that we have with our coaching staff. It's not just me. I mean, I have a great assistant staff. Tommy Halk is our girls coach. Our age group program, which a lot of people are probably not aware of, but we have a youth program or feeder program.
The feeder program is essential, I assume.
Absolutely. And this year we have about over 200 swimmers and maybe 25, 30 divers, anywhere from ages 5 or 6 up through 14. And they compete in the winter season. It's a seasonal thing. We do not do the year-round club thing at Wilson.
And you have great success even though you don't do the year-round club thing.
Yeah, we do. We do. I think our approach is a little bit different in that, and maybe because of my philosophy and being an old phys ed teacher, having a physical education background, but I actually encourage kids to do multiple sports.
Which isn't always the case these days, and a little harder to do when kids are torn between sports, and not all coaches are so open-minded.
Well, coaches and parents, and unfortunately, and unfortunately, there's so much pressure on kids today to specialize at such a young age, and I don't know. I just don't think there's a lot of educational value in that. I think kids, especially we have 8 and unders and 10 and unders and under 12s and so forth, that those kids should be trying everything because they're not, yeah, exactly.
Not everyone gets a college scholarship. And I think there's too much emphasis on that, and among parents, and just let the kids have fun. But when you're coaching swimming, what makes, obviously, I guess height and length and people who are more buoyant in the water, but is it so much dedication, perseverance, fitness, and technique? Well, what's the ingredients of a good swimmer?
Well, probably desire and motivation. Now, you know what? I've had all body types.
Yeah. So
notably probably the most famous swimmer that's gone to Wilson's Christy Cole. She has the ideal swimming physique. I mean, the girl is 6 foot, 6'1", very long legs, trim body, and she's very fit, and so she just, she has what you might say. But I've had swimmers that were 5'6", 5'8". I'm talking guys. That really did well. I had a sprinter a couple of years ago named Nick Woomer, who I don't think he was more than 5'7", was one of the best sprinters in the state. Nate Savoy, who was probably the best boy swimmer we've had. I mean, he was a nationally ranked swimmer, and matter of fact, with third at NC2As 2 years ago, he was maybe 5'10" and maybe weighed 150, 160. So, I think a lot of it has to do with just a natural feel for the water. There's some things that you can't teach, but I think it comes down mostly to how much they want to do it, their desire, their heart, and that type of thing, and enthusiasm for the sport and so forth.
And I think, is that easier to engender in a program that has been so successful that people know Wilson Swimming is a big deal and there's a legacy there? Does that kind of motivate individual kids to be part of this?
I think so. The team I have this year, we have a nice team, and we don't have any superstars.
Yeah, I wanted to ask
Matter
you about
of fact, it's my kind of team, because from day one we've always preached team effort, and that we'll be successful if no one cares who gets the credit, and that's one of our philosophies. But we just have so much depth, and there's days I think I wouldn't even have to be here because the kids, they're just pushing each other each day just to get in a meet, maybe just to be in the end lane. I mean, it's that competitive.
Remarkable, the depth you
Yeah.
reference. And as we tape this, I believe you're 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the Central Penn League, which league that you have dominated for many years. By the way, Roy's in his 52nd season at Wilson, and he coached, what, 8 years at the Reading Y?
6 years.
6 years. He started when he was 4. But anyway, your depth is unbelievable. And pardon me looking at my notes for a second, but it seems like, you know, a lot of your dual meets, the other team wins more events, but because you'll go 1, 2, 3 in certain ones, you really pile up the points. So it is kind of really unusual to have that kind of depth, isn't it?
Well, we're lucky that the scoring system in high school swimming is such that you can actually win a dual meet without winning a first place.
Yeah.
Because they scored 6-5, 4, or 6-4, 3, 2, 1. So if a team gets, and you're allowed to score 3, but if a team gets first and 5th, and you get 2, 3, 4, you win the event. And matter of fact, our first meet this year, we swam a tri-meet with 2 very good teams, Dallastown and Cumberland Valley. And I think of the 12 high school events, we won 1 diving, and but we defeated both teams rather handily because they'd get first and we get second, third, fourth, and so on.
Do they score it the same way in the district and the state?
No, unfortunately. We have a much better dual meet team than we have a championship team this year because, and we're gonna be respectable, especially at the district level. But no, when you get to that level, you can only score 1 relay.
Okay.
And you can put 4 in an individual event, but it's the scoring's different, and the scoring in the championship meets favors a team with, you know, really top-notch swimmers.
And you've done very well. I mean, I look at your record, and again, pardon me looking at my notes, but as of now, your overall record, dual meet, is 526, 115, and 1 tie. You've won, maybe you could update me on this, but I know through the 2014 season, your team had won 4 state championships, 15 district championships, and 28 league championships, and you are the defending champion of Central Penn League. I mean, that legacy is just, no one is ever going to accomplish that again.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's unparalleled. I mean, I've been around sports my whole life. I don't know if anyone has a record like that, but what you're saying is this year's team, you're probably going to have a little bit of struggle to win a district title, probably.
Yeah, we will. I think we'll be top 3, again, based on our depth.
Yeah.
But we're going to struggle just to get kids to, I mean, we'll get some kids to states, but I mean, the state meet is a really, really fast meet. People don't realize how, you know, how quick you have to be to get to that level, but.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think people, you know, the expectations at Wilson are great and deservedly so. And there is so much to your story. We're going to, there's a teaser alert here, but we're going to have a part 2 to the Roy Snyder swim saga. So stay tuned and keep watching the People Chronicles, and don't forget to check us out on YouTube as well. For now, this is Zeke saying bye.